Hi everybody, just wanted to see you, but since we can't do that, we'll see each other through this screen, and I'm going to teach us a song and some Bible periods and some hand motions to help us learn the whole Bible story. This is 17 Bible periods, and I know some of you have already been learning them and learning the hand motions as well. I know the 2-year-old class has heard the song and done the motions, and I know Miss Nancy's been working on some of this, and Miss Dawn. So I thought it was a good time that maybe we could just do a screenshot like this and have a video where everyone could work on it while they're at home. And when we do get to come back together, we'll see how much we've learned. Right now, let's start with those 17 Bible periods and the hand motions that we have to go with them and why we use those hand motions. Okay? First Bible period is before the flood. Now, to illustrate this, we put a circle overhead because it's the creation of the world and the fall of man. And then we have the flood. So let's do some raindrops and let's let those flood waters come up. Okay? Now we're going to, like we're playing the piano, we're going to scatter the people. That's our next Bible period, scattering the people. Before the Tower of Babel, they all lived in the same little area, but God chose to scatter the nations. Then we have the patriarchs. If you can do a number 5, all 5 fingers up, put your thumb on your forehead. You'll notice you got 4 fingers up here in the air. This is the sign language sign for father. And patriarchs means fathers. And these fingers up here help us remember the patriarchs' names. We've got Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, and Joseph. So that's a good help to remember those patriarchs' names. Then we have the Exodus. When the Red Sea parted, and the people were able to go across on dry land. Then we had them wandering in the wilderness until it was time to go into the promised land, the land of Canaan. Then we have the invasion and conquest of the land. And then we have the judges, the United Kingdom. We have Israel on top in the north, Judah on bottom in the south, but for a while they were united with 3 kings over them, Saul, David, and Solomon, but they divided. And then Israel was taken into Assyrian captivity. So you got to put that one behind your back. And then we have Judah alone. But then Judah is taken into Babylonian captivity. So let's do some handcuffs for the captivity. Now, after a time, they get to return and they get to rebuild. So let's return and rebuild the wall and the temple. Okay? Then we have 400 years of silence between the Old Testament and the New Testament. So 400 years of silence. And then we open the New Testament with the life of Christ. So these are symbolizing the nails in his hands. And then the early church was the church on the rock. Okay, so make a C on the rock, the firm foundation of the church. And then we have the letters to the Christians that were written in the New Testament. And that is our 17 Bible periods. So I thought after explaining why we do those hand motions, now let's go back and let's say it again and do the hand motions together. Follow me and we'll see how we do, okay? Before the flood and then the flood, scattering of the people, patriarchs, Exodus, wandering in the wilderness, invasion and conquest of the land, judges, then United Kingdom, divided kingdom, Judah alone, then captivity, return, from captivity and rebuild the wall and the temple. Okay. 400 years of silence, life of Christ, and the early church, and the letters to the Christians. That's our 17 Bible periods. Now there is a song to go along with it, so I'll sing that for you now, and maybe it helps you to remember something with songs as well as hand motions. So I'll give you the song and you can practice it as well. Okay, here we go. Before the flood and then the flood, scattering of the people, patriarchs, exodus, wandering in the wilderness, invasion and conquest of the land, judges, then united kingdom, divided kingdom, Judah alone, then captivity, return and rebuilding, years of silence, life of Christ, early church, then the letters to the Christians. All right, how about if you work on that, and hopefully soon we'll be back together to see how we've done. Or if you would like to send me a video of you practicing or conquering the song, that would be great. Or you could FaceTime me, whichever way works for you. I look forward to hearing from you. Y'all stay safe, stay well, and we sure do miss you.